And when I start to build my future, she's the main.
What's up, Comedy Plex? You know, Alex, it's funny. I used to host here too when I had that haircut. I'm actually what happens when a lesbian moves to Rogers Park. You just grow it out. You start getting into social work. No, I'm kidding. I live in Lincoln Square. I am the elder queer of my family. Do y'all know what that means? Okay, cool. Someone over here, very woke, cool. Someone said no, I'll explain over here. It means I am the oldest queer person in my family. I actually have an older cousin who's bisexual, but she married a man, so she's retired. I used to sleep with men, and then I learned to love myself. Yeah, that one split the room. Sorry, guys. No. It's true. Dating in the city is really hard. It's hard to date in a city when you're horny. You know, it's like going grocery shopping when you're hungry. You're gonna make bad decisions. Okay, we've all done this. We've all left the house a little too high, a little too late at night, woken up the next morning, found a stack of Lunchables in your bed. Like, who bought all these Lunchables? Who's gonna eat these? You didn't get the good kind. You didn't get the kind with the Capri Sun and the Snickers. No, you got the shitty cheese and cracker ones. Because you had too much wine. You were feeling fancy. Now you gotta roll another blunt and eat those things. Lunchables texting you for days, trying to Netflix and chill. It's an allegory for a one-night stand, folks. Okay, no, you guys are from the suburbs. You wouldn't get it. What do you guys, you mate for life over here like otters and penguins? I grew up in Northern Virginia. You know the state motto of Virginia, right? Yeah. Virginia is for heteronormative persons that participate in sexual relations that adhere to social norms. So I moved to California where everyone's gay, and it's not a big deal. It was awesome. I loved dating in LA. I did a lot of actors. I did a lot of models, and then I moved here to the Midwest. Do you know what kind of women are into me in Chicago? Big ones. Big women, Comedy Plex. And look, I'm body positive, okay? More cushion for the pushing, more to love. You know who disagrees with me? Physics. Gravity. My chiropractor. He's like, Izzy, you gotta quit doing what you're doing. I'm like, I can't, doc. It makes me feel tall. Plus, you know what they say, when in Rome, fuck fat chicks, absolutely. 100%, yeah, someone here took a history class, proud of you. No, I am dating, I'm in a polyamorous relationship with a sex worker, clap it up for me. If you don't, you're a jealous virgin. Thank you, yeah, I've been dating a sex worker, and I was telling my friend about it, and he was such a bro about it. He was like, don't you get jealous? And I was like, jealous of... He's like, other dudes banging your lady. I'm like, oh, you mean her clients. Do I get jealous of her clients? You don't get it, man. See, they pay her for sex, and then she takes me to dinner. Okay, I am not jealous, because you see, sometimes they don't even show up for the appointments. Yeah, guess who gets a new video game on that deposit? Yeah, there's a dude on the roster, his sole purpose in her life is to pay for her hair and her nails. Yeah, I am not jealous, I am grateful, okay? He is subsidizing the relationship. That is how that works. In this economy, thank you. That feels like more of a brag that you clapped instead of laughed, but I sense some like jealousy in the crowd a little bit. Some dudes in the front rows are like, where do I get this deal for my lady? Get this woman off of my credit card. The interest is killing me. I have a mortgage to pay for. Oh, wow, that sucks for you, bro. No, I like dating her. It's great. It's a good time. It's kind of like dating Batman, right? Except like like, you're fucking Batman and I'm making love to Bruce Wayne. That's what's happening here, right? And she's got the dollar bills to prove it. For any of you that are confused by that joke, escorts don't use their real names. There you go. Cool. No, I decided for a date, a cute, fun date idea would be to take my girlfriend to a strip club. But for her, it was more like take her child-sized girlfriend to work day. Like, I'm a kid in a candy store, but she's making LinkedIn contacts. And while she's networking, I'm getting a Make-A-Wish. But the Make-A-Wish is a motorboat from Ottawa's largest MILF titties. I was right, though. It was great foreplay. It was excellent foreplay because I did get a blowjob in the bathroom. You might say, Izzy, how would you get a blowjob in the bathroom? Well, my pussy identifies as a dick. My dick is like tofu. It's a beef for vegan chicks. So good you can't believe it's not dick. Like impossibly dick. I like that joke. That one's fun for me. No, it was a good time. We took a trip together recently. I can't emphasize this part enough, okay? We planned the whole trip together, okay? We bought the flights together. We bought the hotel together. So, of course, she calls me a week later and says, babe, we have a problem. I said, what's the problem? She said, I'm gonna be on my period the whole time we're there. I said, babe, no problem. I'm anemic. Lay a towel down, I'll cancel a doctor's appointment. I kind of smoked too much weed today. I think my edible's kicking in. It's crazy. It might become a problem because my roommate's been kind of mad at me, and he's like, "Don't you have a life?" And I'm like, "Life? I don't need a life. I have Mortal Kombat on my iPhone. Okay? I don't need a life. I just sit there. I tap a screen all day. It encourages me as I play. Every time I get a combo right, excellent, impressive." Dude, I want that voice to follow me around all the time. Right? When I pay a bill on time, excellent. When I get a girl's phone number, impressive. When I'm driving down the street, someone cuts me off, finish it. I know I'm smoking too much weed. I'm playing too many video games. Because the other day, I got behind the wheel of my car, and I was still a little high. Don't judge me. I'm still a little high. And this girl passes me on her bicycle. And on the back of her bicycle was a pizza slice bike reflector. And I promise you, Oak Park, the very first thought in my brain was if I hit this girl with my car, I get to eat that pizza. And I know some of you are mad at me because you think I committed a DUI, but it turns out the car was parked the whole time. I gotta get out of here, but I'll leave you with this. I am non-binary, actually, just a little thing I wanted to share with you all. The host did not misgender me. I haven't switched over my pronouns yet for this specific reason of I am a comedian, right? A lot of my gigs are in red states. Yeah, can you imagine what would happen if I got pulled over in Florida where you can't even say gay? Cop knocks on my window, license and registration, ma'am. I hand him my license. He looks at it confused. Ma'am, what is there an X where there should be a gender? Officer, would you believe me if I told you that is a treasure map? I've been Izzy Salhani. I am producing, the head writer, and starring in a show called Hypocritical Oath. The point of the point of view of women at the doctor at the Annoyance Theater March 20th and 21st, 6 and 7 p.m. respectively. Find us at annoyance.com or theannoyance.com. Have a great night. Give it up for your host!